Hello, all my machine heads, and welcome back. We are back here. As you can see, we've made it to the afternoon. We are back here on the Huron, Michigan map, the 16X map, the Realistic Series 4 Farming Simulator 22. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic. As usual. So, Fury's been busy. I've been playing, and been busy. Let me show you what I've got done. Maybe a little shorter video today. We're going to bale some straw up today. And let me show you first and foremost. I got us a mower because the wife's been bugging about getting the lawn mowed. Ooh, that's nice. Love this little garage. Got us our brand new pickup. As you can see, there is a theme going. I did this strictly and only for South Central Wisconsin farmer. He loves his New Holland. So we decided that we were going to go a whole New Holland Let's Play. I will show you what I got built going on here in a minute. We changed balers. I wanted to be able to change the color. So we went ahead and did this. We changed to square bales. We downgraded our mower. Okay. We also, big shout out to several family members. I will make sure that I get your names correct. Jonathan was one. There's a couple other people. I got to get your names, and I want to give you a shout out for helping me with that course play. So we also have bought ourselves a telehandler with the Brestle and Blade pickup for the bales and a bale trailer. And guess what? It's blue and yellow. I put a pressure washer down. I don't know if that's where it was before. It might have been. But anyways, let me get you guys up in the air and I will show you what I got going on. Where is it? It's been a while. Been a while. I think, we're here. Bunk. Let's go. As you can see, a little bit lower here, I have made us a field. It's not plowed in or anything. It's just painted grass right now, but we will be plowing this in so that we can fertilize it and lime it and lime in the coconut. It's all fenced in all the way around. Let me get up here and I'll show you. You can just see how big it is. I figured, well, now we can make that field over there. We're getting ready to bale the straw. We can make that field into an actual field now because we'll have plenty of grass. We have all of this to mow. And then, let me get down a little farther so it's a little bit faster. Fenced it all the way around. And we made a second one right up here. Now, anybody let me know if there's a good barbed wire mod out there that allows you to do This is the one that comes in game, but I want a nice barbed wired one. And we made a second one here. So we've got, it's just a meadow now, and I did that on purpose so that we can plow it in later. And our entranceway is over here. This is how we get in and out of this field. So they're both good size. I went ahead and I took the 0-turn mower. It has a bag on it. And I went ahead and I mowed the edge of the straw field. Let me turn that off. So there we go. You guys know how this works. You're going to lose the game sound, but you're not going to lose me. I want to make sure that I am recording, and I am. There. Let's go get our tractor and our baler and get set up. Let's get set up so we can talk on the way so that we're not standing here jibber-jabbering. Our nice T8. This is a beautiful machine. It really is. But, yep, I decided to go the 100% the New Holland for Wisconsin because he loves his New Holland. This is a homage to him. Plus, if you guys did not know that, I've mentioned it 100 times before. Wisconsin, South Central Wisconsin farmer is a real-life farmer in real life. He does this stuff. He is my farm advisor for Fury was a farmer years and years and years ago before all the new modern equipment. I'm old school. So he is my modern day farm advisor. Basically anything that gets changed, anything that needs to get done, he lets me know. So I wanted to fill you guys in. I did get the answer from Wisconsin, as I promised. The, what do you call it there? The harvester. I did that last video, too. Ooh, can I get this out? Oh, yeah. Be nice if I... There we go. Let's just get her out of here. Let's get her out of here. I backed it in such a hurry. Alright, so we're hitting on something. And now we're stuck. Alright, so we're going to fix this. Ba-ding, ba-ding. And we're going to do this. We're going to pull this over here. No one sees this. Not very realistic, but I got to get this trailer out of here. I backed it in there in a hurry. There we go. Now we can head over. Yep, and that's pretty much what we got. I've been building. I've somewhere in the next episode or so, we'll sell that wheat or the oats and that sort of thing. Oh, I put this shed in. This is where we're going to store our bales for now. If we need another one, we'll put another one down. Sorry, I had an itch on my leg. Yep, we're going to stick all our square bales in here. That's the other reason I decided to do it. This is an absolutely big machine, but it was one of the only balers out there from the in-game mod hub. Well, yeah, that allows you to change the color. I mean, many of them do, but this one was an actual New Holland, an actual piece of equipment. You guys know how I am about realistic. So what I did is I took the zero-turn mower, and I ran down here around the edge of the field and down, and we ended up with 40,000 liters of grass for one and 35,000. So almost 80,000 liters of grass just from the edge of that field right there. So as you can see, I've run fencing. Our whole entire farm is fenced in now, as well as we get more and more fields, they will be fenced in as well. Right there, I mowed this section and around the edge of the field, and I ended up with almost 80,000 liters. And then what I got is that zero-turn mower it's got a bag on it, so you can pick up grass with it. I'm going to use it to mow around our farm, so it's going to be kind of cool. It really is. Let's take a wide, don't run on his crops, don't run on his crops. I don't know who owns that, but I made an extra wide entrance here so that we can get this going. Now, this has got a little bit of grass in it, but I'm assuming it's going to convert over to straw. Make sure we're on 240, which we are, because we're not making any silage bales, so we can, yep, it switched over. Okay, let me hit my cruise control. So how you guys doing for real? Everybody doing great? Thank you for all of the new family members joining. For those of you who are new to the channel, I don't call my family members, I don't call my subscribers. I call you guys family members because you guys are. You guys know more about me than I do about you. But as you can see, look over all the grass and stuff that we got. We got actual yards and stuff. I went through and I took some equipment down. I built some equipment. I made it actually look like a working real farm. The buildings are all in the same spot with the exception of some of the sheds. And I absolutely just, I made it look like a real farm, so that's good. The only disadvantage to this map, let me get around the corner here, is, stop, I'll back up because it missed a little bit anyways. The map author did a fantastic job with realism building this ditch, but what he did is he didn't remove the hit markers on it. So you can see where I put this grass here. There was a bunch of hedges and things, weeds or whatever you call it, and the grass actually goes here. But there's a hit marker here. You can't put a fence here because I really wanted to put a fence around our farm. Not only for security reasons. You can see where I worked and cleared all the trees up until this point because I was trying to get that fence built, but you can't. There's a hit marker on it, which is fine. We'll just leave it. We'll just fence in the outside of the field. It's not the end of the world. It's still a 5 out of 5 map. Absolutely. It's actually higher than that. I'd say this is pretty close to a 6 out of 6. As you can see, I've got my baler set at about what you would bale. you know, between 6 and 8 miles an hour. I want you guys to also check out a channel that, let me zoom out a little bit. Here we go. It's the Farming Life for Me channel, and he's a real life farmer, and I asked his permission if I can post his videos on my channel, and he said absolutely, gave me full permission to do that. Go make sure you subscribe, give him a like. He shows you, he's one of the only farmers out there that really spends a lot of time doing the ins and outs. I mean, there's many of them out there. Don't get me wrong. Just get him there. But what he does is he does something that's different than everyone else. Everyone else kind of just farms. He spends a lot of time showing you, like, what the realistic speed is. Like, for example, he was harvesting today. He's doing a wheat or barley harvest. I think he started it a couple of days ago. And the one field was so, like, bumpy, I guess the word, uneven. He was only mowing it at 2.9 kilometers. So, I mean, that's just, or not mowing, harvesting, sorry. So, let's look at reality here. You know, and then when he got going down into the field, he was only going like 3 point something kilometers. Get him around the corner. Really like this baler. Really like it. So the other reason I chose this baler is because we don't need, and it is a absolutely realistic piece of equipment. There are videos out on the internet about it. If you guys want to watch a video, I may post it. Our video length today will be pretty much getting this baled up and wherever we're at. If we're at a half hour, we're at that half hour. If we have to go to an hour, we'll go to an hour. I'm going to try to really, really hard to give you guys a different, something different every day, just so you can see how things work in real life. See, I really wanted a fence here, but we'll figure something out. Fury will rack his brain, figure it out. Figure it out. But I love reading you guys. Oh, thank you for all the wonderful comments. Thank you for all of the wonderful inputs. You guys are awesome. I knew you guys would figure it out. And I told you guys, didn't I? Wisconsin would chime in, and he would give me the answer that I was looking for, and it's 400 bushels. So our New Holland 1090 will fit at 14,000 is the same as 400 bushels. So it gives you an idea, because farmers in real life, we go by bushels. We don't go by liters. Some farmers go by tons. It's a Farming Life for Me goes by tons. So it is still very common to go by tons. So, you know, like, for example, his wheat harvest, he's averaging 8 tons per hectare, which is 2.7 acres. It's a little over 2.5, I think, acres. So when someone says a hectare, it's, if you want to equivalent that to acres, it's like 2.5, 2.7, something like that, acres for every hectare. So, just so you guys know, I want to give a shout out to Angel. He's one of our new family members. He just asked me to give him a shout out. He thought it would be cool. I also, and he's always one of the first ones to comment as of recent. And I just want to give him a shout out and tell him thank you for giving the coolness back to the channel, as far as I'm concerned. Also, shout out to Ian. Ian's super excited about this series. He's got a YouTube channel, but he's taking a little bit of a break from it right now. So he's just going to watch some Fury videos. He's taken a lot of my teachings to heart, and that means the world to me. Like, he's actually learning from what I'm doing, and he tries to play farm sim as realistic as he can. Jonathan's always right up there. So, you know, we're going to call this shout-out day. We're going to give as many people as we can shout-outs. And, of course, my brother, Gutterball. He's always there. Make sure, please, guys, this means a lot to him. I had a discussion with him today. I talk to him every day. So I had a discussion. He was a little concerned about the views not being up on the channel. And I explained to him how the ins and outs worked a little bit behind the scenes, just for him and I to know. And I'm not going to go too much into it with you guys because it gets boring real quick. But he was getting a little worried. He doesn't ever get frustrated. He doesn't ever get mad. I've known the guy for, oh man, pretty close to at least a year now. We're pushing at least a year because we were on Western Wilds. I mean, he's been a family member since almost day one for me. And we were on Hobo Hollow for 4 months, and we were on Western Wild for a couple of months. It's been pretty close to, I would say, minimum of at least 6 to 8 months I've known the guy. And I've gotten really close to him, and we're on week 6 or 7, I think, coming up for our roleplay series. But do me a favor, everyone. Make sure that when you are, and we've got a big one coming this week. It's very, very, I'm recording this video on Thursday. This will drop tomorrow morning on Friday. Well, tomorrow afternoon. And we will get this video out first thing, well, sometime, like I said, middle afternoon of February or Friday. Him and I are going to work 2 days this week, but we're only going to record because we've got some big plans. We're going to go ahead and work a little bit off camera to get our story set up and things like that. So we're excited. So please, 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 when you guys watch the roleplay series, the Two Brother roleplay series, just give Gutterball a shout out. He loves to see his comments. He actually gets super excited, as well as Fury does too, as well as I do. I get super excited as well. And I try to answer him, but he really pays attention to his comments personally. And make sure you guys are throwing a like and a subscribe on those videos, especially. YouTube loves it when you hit like. We want you to subscribe. That's the key. So right now, everyone, we're running at just a little over 10%. And what that means is only 10% of my total views are subscribing to the channel. And then on top of that, about 10% of my subscribers are liking. So we got to get our likes up. We got to get our subs up. And I don't mean subs. We got to get more family members. But other than that, it'll happen when that happens. I'm not worried about it. You guys have been awesome, and we are growing. The channel is growing. It's just growing organically. I refuse to be one of these YouTubers that does a bunch of gimmicks and a bunch of stuff to give stuff away, and so that I get more views. I'm not going to change my channel completely. I will add a few things here and there. Like this right now, you guys are watching me bale, but it's one project today, and that's it, and then we'll be off of it. When we set up for mulching, or I probably will just plow next. Because to me, there's a nice little crown in this field. Look at that. That's nice. That's so realistic. So super realistic. And nobody ever gets to see down here. Like when they're harvesting, everybody pulls the camera like this or like this or like this. Nobody sees like the undulations in the field. Isn't that nice? That's great. But we're doing well. You guys are doing awesome, and you guys always comment. But we are starting to see the same ones comment. So the more comments I get from new people shows YouTube that people are engaged and people are liking it. Try to get. I'm going to challenge you guys a little bit. What I want to challenge you guys with is the view duration. Like basically what I want to do is I want to see if we can get our view duration up as high as we can. And what I mean by that is if you click on a video and you click through the video, it's called click rates. So basically what I'm getting right now is about 60% of people are watching the videos they're watching the whole thing, but they're clicking through it. They're clicking to a new section. They want to see something new. Because like I told you guys the last video, wasn't yesterday when I recorded it, but for you guys it was earlier today. This series isn't for everybody, and I know that people want to see the series move along, but this is not what the series is about. As I told Ian, he's super excited about it. This is through the eyes of a real farmer. This is what we do. The speed will stay at 1x. We are playing extremes. We are playing like you would as if you were a real farmer. This is what my channel was always about. Is every series going to be like this? No. Because I am going to. We got quite a few bales off this map or this field actually. At 9,000 liters of bale, we got actually quite a bit. We're gonna bale this up and try to sell it. And if we can't, we can't. I'll do it off camera. No, I won't. I want to sell it on camera. So I'm gonna try to fit. We're gonna find out how many bales we got here because we got 2 in the chamber. All right, so now we're going to go on to something different. See, we did get something different. So we're going to raise that. We're going to shut that off, and then we're going to zing out 2 bales off the backside. And come on. Let me back you up and tip you off here like that. All right, now we're going to fold her. Take a few seconds here, and let's see how many bales we got off this first little field here. Oh, we got that one too, but I gotta change it because I don't have a sprayer. Where's the bales? 18. Oh, because I baled some other bales up. Yeah, so we made 28 bales so far, but we made 18 just now. So I should be able to fit 18 on my trailer. And that's kind of cool. All right, so now that we've baled a couple of different things with this, we're going to take her back. I don't want to wear it on the field too much. We're going to take her back, wash her, get her fixed, get her taken care of. Then we're going to bring our breast roll and laid over with our trailer. And we're going to start picking them up. And go from there. See if we have enough time to sell this. Sell them. But on this 16X map, we may not get where we need to go. Let me get in a little closer. There. So you guys like it? The farm's coming along really nice. So it is true. Like I am moving some stuff along a little bit, and going from there. But I wanted to get our sheep some food, which I did. I can't believe we got 70,000 liters off just the edge of that field. I can only imagine what we're going to get off this. Sorry, got to back up here. I was thinking workshop. All right. And shebang. Let's go down to the baler, get her washed up. Get the dust out of here. Whoops. Yep, we're going to get the dust out of the back end of there. Now, I would normally not, you wouldn't want to spray water in here because it's the bale chamber. You can spray water in the bottom half here, this half, the front half, all of this stuff. You can do that. That's fine. But when you get to the bale chamber, you would use an air hose and you would blow it out because you don't want rust and stuff in the bottom, inside of that. Everything is so finicky on your truck. Or your trailer, I mean. So you would take this, open it up, and you would take and blow out the inside with an air hose, chances are. And you can do that as preventive maintenance as well. But in Farm Sim, like I said, you know, I always try to play as realistically as I can within the constraints of the game. Farm Sim they don't have an air hose. They only have a pressure washer. All right, so now we are going to repair our tractor. $82. You know what I gotta get? I gotta look for something. All right, and the other thing I'm gonna do is I want to put this in a big shed so it can go all the way in. I gotta look for some sounds and stuff. In FS19, we had this mod that you could make like when you were repairing something, it made like wrench sounds and stuff. It was actually pretty cool. I gotta see if I can find that again. Yeah, I'm gonna put her right in here this time. Oh, you guys like it when I do this. Ready? Look at the inside of this tractor for real. This is really, really, really nice. Mirrors all work. It's super nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take this And I'm going to take my tractor and hook her up to the wagon. Now, the telehandler will hook up to the trailer, but you wouldn't, realistically, you wouldn't pull the trailer. And this putting the fork on the front of it is absolutely realistic. In fact, I wonder if that telehandler will fit on. We'll drive it over today, but when I get a chance off camera a little bit, I'm going to see if the telehandler will fit on this trailer and not tip it over. All right, we're going to go here. But carrying the implements and stuff over, this is realistic. You would put your bale forks or anything else on there. We are going to set him right here. And then we're going to drive over. Boom. And then... So it only took us about a half an hour to bale that up. It's only 6 acres. You guys ready? Let's get a little wet. Ready? See, you made it deep enough so you had to swim, and I think that's the problem. I had to go into the XML and update the map. That's why I won't put a link, because this is an updated version on my own. Because the 82 Studios zero-turn mower wouldn't pick up grass. It wouldn't mow and pick it up on this because this was a previous version. Remember, FarmSim's updated. So where did I put my telehandler? Oh, back over here. I was just playing earlier. But you can see all the hedges and stuff. I've built this around the thing. It had the basics here, but I went in and I retouched up some put orange flowers here. They had all these hedges and stuff like that, which has already been here. But I went through and added some color to it, so it looked like we were planted flowers around. Boom. Now let's go over there in cab, just for you guys to get a chance to do something a little different. What do I want to see? Yes. Yes. This is on the, comes in game. Oh, the mirrors work. Perfect. And then we'll come back out here so you guys can see. It's a nice little telehandler. I was watching videos on this today. This actual is a real telehandler. It's pretty cool. And I put the Nokian tires on it because I think it just looks better. All right, so we're going to go on the other side of this. Take the straps off. Now, the straps don't go over it because I don't have the strap thing, the mod. But it does go under, and if you saw it, hooks it on. Okay, I want to make sure my tractor's running. And by the way, these Brestle and Lade bale forks, bale grabbers, are real, and they're huge. They can grab, these ones can grab 2, but there are ones that can grab 3. The ones for the wheel loaders can grab 3, and it's sick. So, this is the coolest thing. This is what I found to be the easiest way to pick up bales is with this thing. Okay, you get her pretty squared on there like that. You go all the way down to the bottom. And you tuck it all the way in like this. And then you hook it. Boom. And then you pick her up. Then you can drive right up while it's hooked. Right up to the next bale. You can get her. This is why a telehandler with the multiple steer works out well. You get it square right on there like that. Lower it down. Drops it down. Put her down. Hook her up. And away we go. This is absolutely realistic. I wanted to make sure everybody knew that. This is absolutely, this is a real piece of equipment, a real kit, and it works out well. But look at, now you can literally Let's come up here. Line her up straight. Just getting a little closer so you guys can see. Oops, I've got to back up a little bit, move over. Pull that up, and then there's this. Do this, and then what I do, this is just game purposes, is I will hook a couple of straps. Whoops. So that when I come with my next level, it's already set. Whoops. Why did that? Oh, you know why? All right. Okay, turn your head. Turn your head, turn your head, turn your head. I forgot I had super strength on. All right, so then we're going to turn it back red, right? Should be able to now. There we go. That was my fault again. I wanted to use the straps. But you can see how this piece of equipment is pretty quick. You can grab it and go and stack and put stacks 3, and it's so much easier. So I always go a little bit higher with the implement just to get squared right up on there. And once again, go right to the next one. I watched a video earlier today of this, and a guy was stacking an entire barn full of bales with this thing, and it was absolutely epic because he was moving right along. He was grabbing, he had a wheel loader one that was so big that it was grabbing 5 bales at once. Perfect. Lower it down. Squisher. But can you imagine like picking up 240 centimeter bales with 5 of them at a time? Get it lined up, get it raised. See how easy this is? No fuss, no muss. There we go. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Just acts like almost like he knows what he's doing and done this. I've never used the Bresson blade in real life. I've always used pallet forks, because that's what we stacked our bales with. But we had round bales. We didn't have square bales. But the concept's the same. We also didn't have giant square bales. We had the small twine wrapped ones that are like 80 pounds. So it was a little bit bigger than the 50 pounds they have in game. But you could still pick them up. There was 80 of them. We used to be so, like we were so in shape when we were kids that you could, I'll drop her down. Push her in. I want to get a little more centered on that. Drop it down. Let's see where we're at. Yep. And away we go. So you can actually clear a field pretty darn quick with this little Bresson and Lade, it's called. It was on the in-game mod hub. Make it square as you can be. And it's really not that hard to do it in cab either, but I'm not going to do it this time. I don't want to be looking like nope. Perfect. Look how nice that looks, though. Perfect. All right. That's 6 bales already. Let's go. Let's keep going. Looks like the second half of the field over here was a lot more heavier. We got more bales on this side of the field. Shake. Makes nice noise too. Sure we're pretty centered, and we are. Perfect. And away we go. It's nice, isn't it? I will not go over 3 high because you start getting up there. Now on the small bales, I would go 25 high if I had to. I'd fit as much as I can in one trip, but these are pretty decent sized bales. Now, I'm going to go around this way to make sure that I am back up. Let's go a little bit tighter. Whoops. So, how you fix that? Get it as perfect as you can, as much as you want. That's why stacking bales is a lost art, because it's time consuming, but it's very relaxing if you do it right. Everybody is so into using auto load now, and nobody ever picks up a field like the way they used to. It all takes time. Like, you don't have luxury to have auto load in real life unless you're using a kicker bale, and then you have auto load, but you still gotta unload it by hand. That's why you see my steering. This is what I mean by articulated. That's why I feel that the articulated works the best. But yep, I've gone on in real life. I've been on 100-acre, 200-acre fields collecting bales by hand, round ones. The farmer I was helping a couple of weeks ago doesn't have an auto load. Okay. 18,000 liters in one, basically, shovelful. Yeah, this back half of this field is actually pretty thick, which is good. Now there's where I parked this trailer is a little bit of a dip. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bales already. We already got on this. How cool is that? But we're down to $69,159 out of our 100. Buying the stuff, and I still have to buy a roller and a grass roller because we're going to be plowing in that grass meadow over there and actually planting grass. A couple more here, and then I'll wrap up the video because I'm already feeling like we're going a little bit too much on bale stacking, and I kind of want to only show you guys just a little bit. But we did get it baled up. I gave you a farm tour, and we started baling. Drop the bale down, squish her down. Get her close, make sure she's good on both sides, and stick her. And last couple bales here, and that will be 12 bales that we baled up. We'll say our goodbyes. We'll get you wrapped up. It's been about 43 minutes, which is about good. Just enough time to get you guys showing you. We're still on the same game day, August 31st, and then it will be September 1st. And we're going to have to, like I said, I'll keep her moving as best I can within reason. I'm not going to jump ahead. It'll always be in the same game day, but I will jump ahead time-wise. That for sure. Because I'm not going to jeopardize quality for quantity. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try to... See how we wobble there? There's an edge that drops down. Take the pressure off of it, open her up, lift this up, pull her out. Look at that. It's like almost like we know what we're doing. Well, 3, 6, 9, 12 bales. I'll shut this down. Shut our tractor down. There we go. Oh, quiet now, but look how nice that stacks. That Bresson lathe is amazing. And then you would take this back to your farm. Now, the telehandler will fit this, and because it's a pin hitch, and you could drag it around, but in real life you wouldn't. Telehandlers don't have that kind of dragging power. They don't. They have lifting power. This power boom here can lift a lot of weight, but it can't tow a lot. It's not like that. You got a small little trailer here and there. It will hook to it. All right, everybody. On that note, I want to challenge you one last time. Let's get our views up, our view duration up. Let's see how long we can get you guys watching. I know There's one exception, and that's Jonathan, because he's already admitted to me that he watches the videos in 2x speed. And so that will cut down my view duration quite a bit. That'll drop it from the hour video down to 30 minutes right there, just with his videos. But he's told me right up front. Try not to click through it as much as you can. Okay, so, and one last thing. We're going to challenge you guys, get the view duration, the views up, the likes up, tell a friend. Make sure you guys are getting us more family members. The more family members, the better. All right, so I got to end you on a trivia. As I lean back and have to itch my leg again. I was mowing outside today in the tall grass and, of course, sweating like crazy and went through some nettles. For those of you who live in the country, you know what nettles are. They're very, very sharp, pointy pieces of grass, basically from the grass family. But if you're sweating, they will cause irritations, and I got them. They're almost a little bit less than poison ivy, but pretty close. But anyways, challenge view duration, views, likes, all that stuff. But please, 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 for the most importantly, try to get Gutterball some comments. He loves them, and I love hearing him answer. I love seeing him, how excited he gets, and he's a good friend of mine. He's literally pretty close to a brother of mine in real life. And on that note, all right, you ready? You ready for the schmeal? As usual, I always got to end the videos. Please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And on that note, everyone, I'm going to wrap this right up. Let's challenge ourselves to be better family members towards each other, towards yourselves, everything. Let's just challenge ourselves this week. This week's going to be awesome. And on that note, Fury Machine will catch you all in a few more hours right back here on Huron County, the 16X map. I'm glad you guys are loving it, and I love each and every one of you, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.